He's playing a game he knows he's gonna hate, and he still buys it. Motherfucker is a $20 game. It's not that serious. He starts off by addressing, not sure what happened to the Drug Dealer Simulator, but this sequel is not it. I won't bother getting to the trailer versus gameplay comparison because we've been down that road with DDS1 already. Already, he's comparing indie trailers to indie games. And now, I know with AAA, you expect when the trailer drops, it promises ABC. When the game comes out, you want ABC, and that's fine. That's good. But with with indie games, you don't exactly hit that margin because you're going from 3,000 people guaranteeing everything working together as tandem versus 4, 15, maybe 20 people at max for some of these projects talking from all around the world, working together, trying to push these things out. Sometimes not everything makes the cutting board. Sometimes you get a little more ambitious. Sometimes you release the game knowing that you're going to be adding more things later. And a lot of these games, and I mean a lot, they give free updates. This man played 1.2 hours on June 20th, 5:40 p.m. The game came out June 20th, 10 a.m. That is 6 hours. This man played an hour and a half, an hour and 12 minutes of a game, wrote this massive review, and most of it doesn't even tackle the game itself. He has hundreds of hours of playing and streaming Drug Dealer Simulator 1 and love that game entirely. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. I mean, I doubt he got hundreds of hours of playing into Drug Dealer Simulator 1. The only compliment he really gives out in the open, the game looks okay. I mean, that's not really a pro. And he immediately attributes it to the fact that, it's because of Unreal Engine 5. It's not even their benefit. And I have a problem with that. It looks like to me, this guy went in knowing he wasn't going to like it, knowing he was going to hate it, bought the game anyways, probably even got it free, to be honest, with how quick he had this already in the chamber. Put out this review, might have already had the review written, ready for it, because that's a quick turnaround. I write content, I write reviews. This does not come quick. This guy is talented, so he touches on issue of key giveaways. And the first thing he says is they're rigging the system of Steam user reviews by giving key giveaways as the method to boost user ratings. See, I have an issue with that mainly because that won't work the way he's describing. He's saying, when we reach 70% positive, we're going to give out more keys. Yeah, that'd be an incentive for people who don't own the game to review the game, but to the best of my knowledge, you can't leave a review for a game that you don't own. You have to, at some level, own the game. At least to the best of my knowledge. I might be wrong on that. Please feel free to let me know if I am. So why would the people who already own the game be incentivized to leave a review for the game to get the game for free that they already own? That doesn't make sense to me. And also over here, this is them trying to play the system. They put a free key in. It says, leave us a review. They're trying to taint the pool. But it doesn't mention leave us a good review, leave us a bad review. It is a stream key for free given out. They're giving away free freaking games. This guy is also kind of an idiot. He puts out, it's a scam because the code's not working. It's saying product's already owned. No, it's saying he already owns the product. Steam account already owns the products associated with this activation code. Click OK to proceed. It's saying he tried to redeem the code and that he already owns it, which I found that quite hilarious, not gonna lie. So after all of this, he goes into the actual review. When it was announced, I was excited because it seemed promising, but then I tried the content creator demo and I was left baffled by the not so positive way. So he tries the demo, which, if you don't know how to play it, if you don't know what to expect, will take you an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours. I did it over 2 different streams because me and my friends, we were having a good old time. He's left baffled in a not so positive way. Regardless, I had hoped for the finished product to come out stronger than many of the issues that exist in the demo would exist in the final version. He's playing a game he knows he's gonna hate, and he still buys it. And he feels slighted. His expectations were shattered by reality of what we got. Very dramatic. Motherfucker is a $20 game. It's not that serious. Like, seriously. somehow managed to be worse than introducing a large number of bugs and issues, which I wouldn't bother listing here since the Steam forums and Steam reviews are quite evident of it. I've played the game several times outside of getting stuck a few times, which they have a emergency teleport, so it's not that big of an issue, and a few things not being translated to English. That's not a big deal to me. I guess I'm a little more passive. As a hardcore gamer and content creator, I feel that I have a responsibility to provide accurate information to the community to avoid further disappointment. If you're looking for a game to play in this genre, Drug Dealer Simulator 2 is not it, and I'd recommend Drug Dealer Simulator 1. Really? Really, dude? Would you recommend Drug Dealer Simulator 1? That game had more bugs and issues than this one. It's fun as hell. Loved it. But it wasn't nearly as well polished as this one. The soundtrack wasn't as good, the gameplay wasn't as smooth. On a side note, the community managers of Movie Games, who were newly added to the release of DDS 1, so DDS 2022 onward, don't actually care about the game or community and just act like they don't care and to flex their ego by saying, hey, I work at Movie Games, and I can and will do this and that. I haven't seen one mention of anybody from Movie Games say they were from Movie Games. And I have previously had great interaction and communication with Movie Games, but more recently, this isn't the case. It's the newer people, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. They have shrouded by their ego and self-righteousness that they don't respect the opinion, viewpoints, or people who have a strong understanding of gaming. Strong understanding of gaming, motherfucker. You compared this game to its predecessor, a game that has everything the original has, and then some, and said it's not the same game. It's not worth it. It has a plethora of bugs and issues. It needs more time to cook and be playtested. DLSS is in the game settings, but it doesn't even work. I reported to the demo, and it's still not fixed. How dare you not respond to this content creator? He is a hardcore gamer and content creator. Some of the community managers, I won't name them, but they know who they are. Yes, you. Me? I didn't do it. Don't listen to their community and feedback, and that supposedly is passed on to the devs. See, here's the thing that I noticed about this. The devs I have talked to, and I've talked to a few, they're really nice people, really good people, really passionate freaking gamers. Real awesome, like, nonchalant, it is what it is, I make what I want for myself, and I hope that other people enjoy it mentality. They look at everything. They take everything into account, but everything a person says or a person mentions of the massive amounts of people who are in the server, it all cannot be handled at once. Like, they're not going to go to you and go, hey, you want this fixed? Let me get right on it. Game development is not that quick. It's not that easy. This game is somehow worse than DDS 1. Really? Seriously? Is that the route you want to take? Go get that game now if you want a game of this genre, especially now that it's 90% off. I mean, it is a good game for 90% off. I own it. I have a good time with it. To the movie game higher-ups, I'd recommend reevaluating this poorly performing community manager. It sounds like he has beef with someone in the Discord, and he's trying to take it out on the game. I'm not going to lie, because majority, his actual review is, it's got bugs, it's on Unreal Engine 5, and I don't like this. For clarity, my negative review isn't specifically due to the company, but due to the actual game. He has not talked about the actual game outside of very little comments here or there. Let's see about the actual game. Let's see. Experience with the demo, not the actual game. Talks about his reality was shattered, but it talks about bugs, doesn't actually mention anything. Talks about how he's a hardcore gamer and how he's disappointed, not about the game. Talks about the community managers, nope. Community managers, nope. Talks about bugs, never actually mentions one. Talks about the game, okay. He talks slightly positive. Talks about the bugs, yeah. Okay. Talks about how the setting's not in there, okay. Talks about the community manager. Talks about the staff. Talks about how the first one was better. Doesn't give any examples or any reason as to why, just says go do that. Talks about the community. But no, it's about the game. A lot of the negative reviews aren't just due to the game bugs and issues, but also because of the bad experience they've had with movie games. Community. But it's not about the community. No, it's not about the company. No. Also, the people who made the game are ByteRunners. It's made by ByteRunners. Like, so you're not even talking about the company that made the game. You're talking about publicity? Community manager trying to manipulate games reviewers by stating that they'll give out a bunch of free games if the game reaches a positive threshold. This is clearly a violation of Steam's terms of service. Yes, if you hand out a key and say, give us positive review, give us positive review, that is violating. They haven't done that. You haven't showcased any evidence that that has been the case. And that's kind of funny to me. Thank you for the detailed review. However, 1 hour of gaming, you haven't seen anything the game has to offer. And that is my main point on this. He has just summed it up right there. The hour that he took wouldn't even catch you up to where the demo ends. And he said he played the demo, vastly disappointed. The first demo starts off with your lab on fire and everything ablaze, and you haven't put out. It's not clear what you have to do. This game starts off you on the beach, and it ushers you into it. You know, it gets you out in the open. Shit. Ooh. He keeps going on and on. But he played an hour of this game, of a game that he already admitted when he played the demo. A demo that's supposed to tell you you don't like a game. That's what demos are for. It's not because you're a special, nice little boy and you deserve a little treat here. You can have part of the game as a reward. No, it's so you can test the game to see if you like the game. This motherfucker played a game that he didn't like, bought the game, potentially could have got it for free, because he is a content creator. We do get games for free. There are a lot of companies out there that are, hey, you know, play this game and tell us what you think. Let us know. I got the first game. I actually discovered this game through one of those organizations called Lurk It back in 2022, I want to say, 2021, 2022, I think. And that's how I discovered Drug Dealer Simulator to begin with. And not gonna lie, I first started it because I thought it'd be funny to review a game called Drug Dealer. I was thoroughly surprised with not only the passion that was put into these games, but the understanding of their fan base and how much work they put in for the people individually, not just for themselves. It's fantastic. So to buy a game from a developer strictly with the idea of, hey, I hate this game, I want everybody to freaking know it, it does nothing. It does no good for anybody. And I'm kind of rambling about this. And of course, Lucian at maelstromhold.com. Email me if you're watching this and you think I'm being unfair about this. You want to comment, you want to do anything, you don't give me the interactions, you want to email me about it, I'll be happy to discuss with you. Maybe I'm wrong about you, but that's just how I'm seeing it. Ooh, level 2.